Yeah, coming from Maryland, what did you know about this rivalry? And then going into this week, what are your expectations with this being a possibly physical game with them having a bowl game to possibly play for?
Georgia Tech, correct?
Yeah.
I knew in the '90s it was kind of back and forth, but lately it's been all Georgia winning the rivalry so far. Um, that's all I know pretty much about the rivalry. I just know when Coach Smart first came here, we lost, and kind of during his era, he most likely lost to him.
Jamon, what have you thought of the way Smael has played these last few games? It seems like he's really had a good run of
Oh,
games.
yeah, ever since Smile been back, he just been put on the show, do what he do best, run, cover, hit, um, everything. Like I always say, everything you want in a linebacker, that's who Smile is. Relentless, physical, smart, fast, big, everything you want in a linebacker. That's what Smile is.
You had a season high tackles against Kentucky. Can you talk a bit about what you saw in that game that allowed you to, I guess, thrive in the way that you did?
Well, I know Kentucky's a run first offense. They had a big physical back. So just putting your eyes on the guards and the tight end and the fullback, they'll take you to the play. And with credit to my D lineman getting knocked back, uh, had good position to make the tackle.
And back on Smile, can you talk about the comfort that it brings you to play against somebody that has all the tools of that you said that Monday has?
Oh yeah, real comfortable. While me and Smile on the field, uh, I know like he said before, we know what each other is comfortable with, without even having to talk or say anything like that. So he know me. I give him that look. He give me that look. I know what he don't want to do it or not want to do it, but like who's better for that position, that job right then and there. We'll send each other over there. So that's how understanding we are with each other right now.
You guys as a defense obviously put up some awesome numbers this year, but two situations on Saturday. Obviously, they get the 99-yard scoring drive. And earlier in that game, you guys let them out of the shadow of the goalpost another time. Can you just talk about? I know you're disappointed. Just what the feelings and discussions were about what happened there, and what are you guys trying to do to kind of fix that situation?
You say it again.
What are y'all doing to fix this?
I mean, that was a long question.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Twice you had Kentucky backed up. You let them out both times. Let them score once. What do you guys need to do to not let that happen?
Really just come out strong. I didn't even know we let him out. I didn't know we let him out twice. Oh, we did. Actually, we did. But just come out strong, finish the game strong. Like you just said, we had him backed up twice. We can't let that keep happening. But today Monday, and that's the day we go to the doctor and fix things. So that's what we're about to do.
You talked about that connection you've had with Smael. How much stronger do you feel like that has gotten throughout this season when you guys actually on the field playing together?
It got a lot stronger. I mean, football all year round. You have summer, spring, winter, fall. You have during the season. You have summer camp. So me and Smile live together, like off the field, outside the linebacker room. So we real comfortable with each other. We talk about ball all day. Um, the connection is there. This is our second year together. It's only gonna get stronger and stronger.
Can you talk about your role as a leader for the communication on the defense? Obviously, you guys are one of the top scoring defenses, and how much does that communication bleed into your production on the field?
Um, Communication is an important part in this defense, especially when you have the bigs that we got right now: Jalen Carter, Nas, Warren, Zelo. It's a lot of communication goes on because the teams know you line straight up, it ain't gonna be pretty good for them. So they try to get us to communicate motion out, motion in. Just try to see can we communicate as good as we communicate. And I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job of that. You got to keep it up.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving with your family being in Maryland, being from Maryland, or are you gonna go to another player's house that's local around here?
I just told you, man, Smile hang out all the time. I'm going to Smile House.
Drive back to Maryland. It's tough also, I know. You all lead the nation in red zone defense. What happens as a defense in the red zone between like the field just kind of naturally gets smaller? Does it make it easier to defend? Like what's going on to make it harder for an offense in general?
Well, first, when you get close to the end zone, there ain't a lot of space you can do too many things. We know they're not gonna run up the middle. Like I said earlier, we have the big our front's too big to try to run it in on us. So close to the end zone, it's only like 2 or 3 things you can do, but one of them is not an option. So you really only have 2 things to do. Like I said, it's not a lot of grass back there, so it definitely do get harder to run plays on us in the red zone. And it's only a narrow of plays that offenses run down there, and we study them Monday through Thursday. So most likely we know what play you're going to do.
Jamon, how would you evaluate your play the last 2 or 3 games? And is there anything you feel like you need to sharpen up as we get ready to close the regular season?
I've been playing okay. I don't feel like I've been playing up to the standard and the way I could play. But my teammates keep me high, and my coaches keep me high. So, I mean, it's okay. I ain't gonna say it's bad or good, but it's okay. I just probably got to clean up some, you know, I control so far. Get me here and there. Just things of that.
Jamon, it seems like every great defense I've been around has a catalyst, kind of that guy in the middle. I guess that would be you in terms of not just holding yourself accountable, but others accountable. Can you share some of those messages? Or are there words that you can't say? I mean, how do you keep everyone else on edge and fired up while also focusing on the things that you have to do?
Well, I don't just do it. I mean, I don't know why people always say I'm the one just doing it. The defense, we keep each other accountable, and just going. I mean, you know, I've been in the great room last year with the guys that left, so they had a great contribution to what I'm trying to do in our room and to the team, and really just the doubters trying to doubt this defense. That like put a chip on our shoulder, and we were there every game, every Tuesday, every Monday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, every Friday, and every Saturday. So just the doubters doubting us on this defense to show what we can do, and we just got to keep proving it wrong and keep it up.
Jamon, Keeley had a pick the other day. Some games you guys don't force turnovers. Some days you do. What's it look like in practice in terms of the emphasis on doing that?
We try to take the ball away every day in practice. We do turnover drills every day, just in case if it shows up in a game like that. I know Keeley and them work on deep balls in practice, and when he went up to catch that pick, all I could think about and all I see is the practice days that shoot throwing the ball up to him and getting the ball drills in. And I'm really excited for Keeley for that pick.
So you talked about not playing as well on the field. Kirby talked about practice not being as great. From where you stand on the field, how much does practice mean to your in-game production?
You said when I what? When I step on the field?
So you said that you haven't played as well on the field during games. Kirby said that practices haven't been the best for you like in the past week. So can you talk a bit about how important practice is for in-game production and kind of what you've seen from yourself in practice?
Damn, you said that. I agree. Some days, you know, the past few weeks, practice have been a slow start for me, and it definitely translates to the games. You can see it and you can feel it. Some weeks going to practice, I'm feeling good, feeling hyped. And in that game, I just go crazy. Then walking through practice, what you shouldn't do, lead to a bad game. And I definitely seen that happen last few weeks, and I agree. Practice haven't been my best the last few weeks, but you only can look forward.
Jamon, in your time here, you've lost one game. Can you put that into perspective, and do you and your teammates talk about perhaps being perfect in back-to-back regular seasons?
We really don't look at the records and how many games we won or lost. I mean, coach bring it up here and there, but we just look forward to the next game. People know what we're trying to get to, and the team know where we're trying to go. That's ultimately win it, and that's just it. Really, we just look. We take it game by game.
I have two more questions.
Hey, Jamon. Obviously, the guys who were on the defense last year got their own thing going right now, are pretty busy. But do y'all ever hear from them about how you guys are doing defensively this year? And if so, what kind of things are they saying?
No, I mean they're around football too. They in the league. They're around football too. So, I mean, I talk to Kobe all the time. When we talk, we just talk about life, like how you been, what you going on. Like we don't talk about ball. I mean, you think about it. When he go back to work, he got to talk about football all day. When I come back here, I got to talk about football all day. So we just talk about life and chill. We still talk to him though. We all still got a great relationship with all the linebackers that left: Channing, Quay, Kobe.
You got a favorite Thanksgiving dish that you're looking forward to on Thursday?
I don't know. I ain't going back to my crib. I don't know what Smael got.
All right, Jamon, thank you, sir.
All right.